The Atbarah River in northeast Africa rises in northwest Ethiopia, approximately 50 kilometers north of Lake Tana and 30 kilometers west of Gondar. It flows about 805 kilometers to the Nile in north-central Sudan, joining it at the city of Atbarah. Its tributary, the Tekezé River, is perhaps the true upper course of the Atbarah, as the Tekezé follows the longer course prior to the confluence of the two rivers in northeastern Sudan. The Atbarah is the last tributary of the Nile before it reaches the Mediterranean. For much of the year, it is little more than a stream. However, during the rainy season, the Atbarah arises some 18 feet above its normal level. At this time it forms a formidable barrier between the northern and central districts of the Amhara region of Ethiopia. Besides the Tekezé, important tributaries of the Atbarah include the Shinfa River, which rises west of Lake Tana, and the Greater Angreb, which has its source north of the city of Gondar. The earliest surviving mention of the Atbarah is by Strabo, who called the river Atbarah. Other ancient authors mentioning the name include Agatharchides, who called it Atbarah, and Ptolemy. Richard Pankhurst and others have argued that the name should be understood as River of the Boras people, where Asti can be related to Proto-Nubian Asti, water, while Boras can be linked to a number of Roman allusions to a tribe named the Bora, who lived near Meroe, and another tribe named the Megabears. Pliny the Elder provides a slightly different etymology of Atbarah, stating that, in the language of the local people, the name means water coming from the shades below. A major battle was fought beside the river in April 1898 between forces of the Caliph of Sudan and the British Empire, which resulted in the Caliph's 20,000-strong detachment being destroyed by the British. In 1964, the river was dammed by the Kashim El-Gerber Dam near Kassala in Sudan to provide irrigation up to the newly built town of Hafid-Ufheim in an otherwise fairly arid region, and to resettle the Sudanese population driven away by the Aswan High Dam in Egypt, which flooded 500 kilometers of the Nile Valley in southern Egypt and northern Sudan. In 2010 started the building of a new twin dam, the Rumaila and Burdana dams, close to the junction of Upper Atbarah and Seti rivers. The new dams are located California, 80 kilometers upstream from the Kashim El-Gerber Dam. Hydrology. Average monthly flow of the Atbarah measured approximately 25 kilometers upstream of its mouth, measured in cubic meter per second.